Aries, welcome your monthly reading for the month of November. So yeah, I guess we can get started. There's nothing to wait for. Okay, so Aries, let's see what's going on for you in the month of November. What's the energy in all of the month for the Aries? Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries for the November. What's going on in the November? Okay. Okay, Aries, so we have the Four of Wands reversed, which kind of gives me energy of you kind of not being able to kind of end something in the way you maybe want, or just in any way. Like something will not end maybe in the perfect time as you wanted, like there will be some delays probably, but I'm mostly getting like something will just not end in the way like you expected, you know? Like you won't finish something and the results maybe won't be the way you wanted. Or just the ending will be not like the way you expected it to be. Just the end of something is not as you expected, or as I said, there will be some delays in it and what's happening. Okay, let's get more cards. Okay, and we have the World reversed. Okay. Okay, so I kind of get a feeling like maybe the end result of something you are working on, or just whatever you were expecting, will kind of like, I would say maybe not disappoint you, but will make you realize that maybe that's not what you wanted, you know? Like there will be just something you work on and the results will be not what you wanted, and you will realize by that something is not what you really wanted, you know? You will realize that what you thought you wanted is not what you really wanted, you know what I mean? You are just like working for this vision that you thought that it will be perfect for you, you know, in the month of November. And then when it's already there, the end results are coming, you know, you realize that, hey, I actually don't want this, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of kind of this energy of kind of being lost, kind of not knowing what you really want, you know, where is your place? Because as I said, those end results will be not the way you wanted, you know. Just not the way you wanted, but maybe not how you expected them to be, or how you thought they will influence your life, you know, or your feelings, you know. Maybe you expected to feel in a certain way when it thing will be finished, but it came out like you don't feel that way, you know, and it's not actually what you are looking for. Okay, let's get more cards for the November. Oh, okay. And you have the Justice and the Star. Okay, there's a lot of major arcana cards. Okay. Yeah, there will be just, with this Justice, I kind of get a feeling there will be the sense of kind of being honest with reality, like reality kind of you will not kind of reject the thought that this is not what you wanted. You will not kind of pretend that this is actually what you wanted. You will not. You'll be kind of, I get the feeling you'll be honest with yourself, and reality also will be showing you kind of honestly that this is not maybe what you wanted, you know. Just a lot of honesty. Also, you will be honest with yourself, you know. You'll be like, okay, I'm lost, this is not what I wanted, I have to look for something else right now, okay? And yeah, I kind of don't feel like you will be upset about this, kind of, you know, this about this thing that you kind of expect to end a certain way, or feel about this thing a certain way. You'll be not sad about this, you know, you'll be just honest about it with yourself and with the world around you, etc., you know. And there will be no kind of hard feelings about this. You'll be just like, okay, this is not working for me, I have to move on and search for another thing, you know. So there will be it just won't upset you, you know. There will be still kind of this faith and kind of like putting in the work towards something else, you know, just having the faith and moving forward, you know. I don't see you like stopping or anything. You will be indeed lost, okay. You'll be maybe not in that sense, in this exact word, but I mean, like, you will just have clear kind of space in your head for new things, you know. You will not know yet what you want, you know, but yeah, you'll be just like basically like a little bit lost, you know, but it won't like break your spirit or anything, you know. Okay, I'm excited to try the new cards, okay. So let's see what's up with Aries. Okay, and we have the child of blood, okay. Those cards are kind of different, but it's basically like the page of swords, okay. Okay, so it's basically like as I said, you will not kind of be delusional. You will kind of see like it's definitely not working for you and you have to move on. Like everything will be quite black and white, you know. There won't be like you kind of hesitating to move forward or leave this thing or stay. You will just know kind of you'll be honest with yourself. As I said, there will be just like this clarity, you know. Maybe not clarity in your mind, but just clarity in what you maybe want and what you feel like is good for you or not, you know. Or in what place you are, you know. It will be kind of like clear and you will know, you know. You will know that it either works or not, you know. Okay, let's see. Aries for November. Aries for November. November for Aries. Okay. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay, which kind of gives me, wow, you'll be like in power, you know. I kind of get feeling like, because you'll be so honest with yourself and the reality will be kind of like showing you the ways, the things clearly, you know. You'll be like standing in your power, you know. You will be like you know, you'll be just like very confident, I would say. Like you will just know what you want, basically, you know. You will just know if you have to move on or no, you know. Yeah, I kind of get a feeling like you would just like moving on, and probably you'll be moving on to another thing, you know. In the same, you will not stop, you know. You'll be just like from one thing to another, you know. And you'll be just putting in the effort as much as you can, you know. So that's good. Okay, let's see what else for Aries for November. Aries for November. November for Aries. What's going on? What's the energy for November for Aries? Ooh. Okay. And we have the Hermit. Okay. Yeah, so it's you basically having this clarity. There's a lot about clarity, you know, about kind of listening to yourself, being honest with yourself, and kind of, you know, like using it in your reality, you know, Aries. So there might be the time when you be maybe having the need to be alone with your thoughts, and that's when you maybe get this clarity, okay? So that's something to think about, you know. But yeah, there's definitely will be like this clarity coming, you know. There's a lot of clarity, a lot of being honest with yourself, you know, kind of needing this space to think, you know. And there's a lot of kind of like figuring out what you really want, okay, what is for you and what is not, you know. Yeah. Okay, one more card for November for Aries. One more card for November for Aries. Okay. Okay. November for Aries. Okay. Okay, and we have the Knight of Wands. Okay. Okay, so this is kind of telling me like you need rest, okay? You'll be kind of like needing to rest. You'll be seeing kind of the progress you made about what's happening lately, but there's a lot of kind of need for rest and thinking, you know, like kind of needing to take a break to become more objective and gain clarity, you know. I feel like you'll be kind of like seeing that this thing that will be coming and that it is not working for you, you will not kind of see it as something not working out, but rather as a part of the journey you are taking to kind of this thing that you might discover in the future that is actually good for you, that you like, you know, that is working for you, okay? But you will definitely like need this type of rest, you know, and you will kind of have this need to be clear with yourself, like black and white, you know. There's a lot of kind of like this energy of having to have clear mindset and clear perspective, you know, about what's working and what's not, what is for you, what is not. Okay, so there will be a lot of kind of that thinking, you know, a lot of thinking, a lot of kind of needing to be alone with your thoughts, and a lot about clarity, you know. And that's also what will make you so powerful in the month of November, because you will know what you want and what is good for you, you know. That will make you really like in this faith in the month of November, you know. There won't be any crying about this, any like disappointment. I mean, there will be, of course, but not in the like huge way, you know. You'll be just like keep moving forward, okay? So there's a lot of honesty, a lot of moving forward, you know. But also not really knowing what to do next, really. That's why you will have to like sit alone with your thoughts for probably a lot of November. Like most of November will be about sitting alone with your thoughts, you know. Okay, but let's see, Aries for November. What is happening for Aries in November? What's happening for Aries in November? November for Aries. Okay, and we have the Star reversed this time. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Page of Cups. Okay. So yeah, basically Knight of Wands is telling me that you definitely will be moving forward, okay? There won't be any like, you know, staying in one point. It's just you kind of moving forward, you know. And this time we have the Star reversed, which is kind of telling me that it's not like you losing hope, because I feel and I know like you will not lose hope or faith. You'll be just like keep moving forward and be positive about this, but rather like you will lose hope in this thing, you know. That's why we are talking here about being black and white, you know? You'll be losing hope completely in this thing. You will not doubt this or question it, you know? Like, if something is not working, it's just not working, and that's the end, okay? There's no hope, and you just have to keep moving forward, you know? So that's this kind of energy, okay? Like, in general, you'll be still having hope, you'll be still kind of positive and moving forward, but you'll be just like losing hope in the things that are no longer working for you, you know, in that kind of way. You'll be just like very honest with yourself and really black and white, you know. Page of Cups, okay? So it's about kind of it's kind of like, I kind of feel like compassion to yourself, you know, like really standing in your power, because you'll be kind of compassionate towards yourself, because you'll be just like knowing that you shouldn't waste your time on things that are no longer working for you, you know. So you'll be just like moving forward because you don't wanna waste your time, okay? So it's this type of energy, like there will be a lot of kind of like, I get the sense of self-care, you know, like thinking about yourself and really about the time you spend on things that might be actually not working for you, you know. I kind of get this sense of energy, you know. You might be also like taking care of some legal stuff, you know, about money, about stuff like that, you know, this type of stuff. stuff. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of like putting in the energy towards something, and also about taking back this effort from other things, you know. It would be just like very active month, you know, like there will be a clear kind of how would say this, values in your life in the month of November. Like you'll be stopping completely putting effort in certain things and putting all of your effort in other things, you know. So that's what I'm kind of getting, you know, Aries. Let's see, some clarification for Aries for November. Clarification for Aries for November. Clarification for Aries for November for Aries. November for Aries. Aries in November. Aries in November. November for Aries. Okay. And we have the 8 of Wands. Okay. So it's telling me about long-term changes, you know. And yeah, definitely, because as I said, there will be something that at the end you will realize that it's not working, okay? So you'll be changing a lot, but I kind of feel like mostly in your values and in what you are kind of putting in the energy, and those things will kind of stay permanent, you know, like long-term changes. Especially if you decide that something you were working on or that you were waiting for so long is not working, you know. And you just like suddenly like walking away from it, you know, and going to something completely different, you know. But yeah, definitely some long-term changes, you know. Okay, what else is there to know for Aries? November for Aries. Okay, and we have then Page of Cups, okay? Yeah, so I can get this energy, especially with the star, like there are still like other things you are focusing on. That's why you are maybe not upset about this, because you still have things that you want to be focused on, or you choose to focus more on. You still have like those dreams or goals you'll be kind of keep moving forward towards, you know. So there will be, as I said, this will be like very active month. Everything will still continue, like some things will end and some things will move forward, you know, like just some changes, you know. Okay, let's move on to oracle cards. Okay, so Aries for November. What's going on for Aries in November? Aries in November. Aries in November. Oh, okay. And we have dreams. Yeah, as I said, there will be still like a lot of moving forward towards those dreams, you know. Yeah, a lot of kind of like this youthful energy, like moving forward, and you know, like, okay, this doesn't work, but I still have this and I'm moving forward. Okay, it's cool, you know. A lot of like this fun energy, like, okay, like I still have goals, I'm moving towards them. Like there's a lot of like moving forward, you know, even if some things are not working out like as you wanted maybe. But yeah, there's a lot of moving forward towards your dreams, you know, like having those goals, you know, like moving forward them, having those values, as I said, and faith, and kind of putting in the energy and being so positive about stuff, you know. I really like that energy, I really do. Okay, let's get some general energy. Okay, for Aries. November for Aries. Okay, that was not expected. That was not expected. Okay, and we have on the floor truth. Okay, so yeah, as I said, you'll be really like honest with yourself, and I kind of get the energy like reality will also try to kind of, universe and basically like God, like whatever you believe in, like will try to show you in your reality that some things are working or not, you know, like everything will be like black and white, you know, you'll be just like having this clarity, you know, and you'll be still kind of moving forward, you know. Okay, and let's get some advice for you. Okay, so advice message for Aries. Advice message for Aries for November. November for Aries. Okay, and we have not the right moment. Okay, so yeah, it's basically like you kind of realizing, as I said, that certain things are not right for you, you know, and it's time kind of to kind of move on either way. Like you feel like it's not the time to kind of stay in place and you just have to keep moving forward because it's nothing to kind of be upset about. You just have to keep going, you know, like there's this journey that is ongoing all the time, and there's no need to kind of stop, because you have to, like, you know, expand, you know, like learn more and experience more and just move forward. There's a lot of kind of like energy of moving forward, but also like having to take this break and kind of think and have this clarity that is needed, you know. But it doesn't mean you stop. Okay, you will take a kind of like this time. It won't be a break for you. It will be just like taking this time to kind of figure out your values in life, you know. Because I kind of feel like you might be taking time to be alone, but not necessarily to rest or take a break, you know, just to think, you know, like figure out what now. Okay, but November for the Aries. What's your message for Aries for November? One more for Aries. Oh gosh. And we have within a year. Okay, not the right moment and within a year. So I don't know what it might mean to you, but yeah, something is maybe not working now, but maybe it will within a year, let's say. But it might be different for everyone. You have to interpret this message by yourself, okay? So I guess that's it. I hope you like the reading. If it resonated, let me know in the comments down below. I would very, very much appreciate this. If you want to stay and see my videos, then subscribe. And if you like the video, leave a like, okay? So have a nice month and thank you so much for watching. Take care.